Okay, we're live. Hey guys, happy Monday. This is Monday for Beyond the Backdrop, and this is our regular scheduled program. However, guys, I am super tired, so I am not going to take you guys up too much of your time tonight. But I simply had to come on here. I had to come on here and tell you guys about what happened last weekend or this past weekend with our 3-day Baroque workshop. I know you guys been wanting to know the details, so I'm gonna share them with y'all tonight. And first, before we even kind of jump in and get started, y'all know I always want to know like who is here. Who is here? Tell me down in the chat. Even if you're catching this on the replay, tell me your name and then tell me what city are you viewing from. This past weekend, guys, was insane. And from the look at my face and look at my hair, you probably kind of get what I'm talking about. That's really the best way possible to kind of describe it, right? So much has happened over the past 3 days. Today, I was totally off the grid. I only came on here to kind of keep up with my consistency on my Monday Beyond the Backdrop sessions. And also to kind of fill you guys in of some of you guys that kind of was wondering what's happening in these workshops. What's the difference? Like, what's different between these 3-day workshops and what's the difference between the 1-day workshops and the Baroque and the premium and all the things. So guys, I had to come and I had to tell y'all about how amazing this weekend was. No matter how tired I was, I said I was going to come and show up and do this daggone thing. And then when I'm done, I'm signing off and I'm going to get me some daggone sleep. I swear. Hey, Carolyn, welcome from Philadelphia. Hey, Blondie, how you feeling? Melbourne. Blondie, I didn't know you was in Florida. I didn't know that. Welcome from Melbourne. So you guys, again, don't forget if you're viewing from, it don't matter what platform you're on. Just let me know down in the chat where you are viewing from. I love knowing where my people are. Joanne is from Woodbury. Okay, welcome, Joanne. Cassandra, baby, are you home yet? That's my boo. I gotta give you a new name now because we locked in now. Like we are locked in. Did y'all make it home yet? So Cassandra was definitely one of my amazing students over this past weekend. Not only that, guys, Cassandra had, oh my God, Cassandra had her boo, her husband with her. It was so amazing having you guys in class. Cassandra say, what a wonderful weekend. What a wonderful time this weekend. It was. Guys, I'm going to tell y'all all the things that happened. It was a lot. But at the end of the day, the main thing that matters the most is that everybody, and every time I looked around, was smiling. Whatever was going on, they just really had the energy that just makes everything happen feel amazing. And that right there, baby, that's everything right there. Latricia say, hi, Houston in the house. Okay. Also, Cassandra, y'all made it home? Cool. Shonda. Hey, Shonda is another amazing student that was in this past weekend's workshop. Shonda, look at my face, baby. Y'all know I'm tired. Y'all know I'm tired, but y'all know I gotta consistently show up for my people. So I'm so glad that you finally made it, Shonda. I know you've been wanting to get in class for a while now, and I totally hope that it was all worthwhile. Hey, Keisha, baby. Keisha, I already know where you located, boo. Hey, Helen, welcome to the live. All right, so before we dive in, guys, main thing, like I said, I want to tell you guys about this weekend is all the things. If you've ever been wondering, like what actually happens inside these draping classes, it is totally different from what y'all may see online. It is totally different. If you've even been thinking or if you've been on the fence, like I want to learn, but I don't know where to start, guys, I had to jump on this live for y'all. Main reason is because tonight I'm sharing five draping secrets that you will not learn on YouTube. And this topic was really inspired by some of the ladies in class. I've been telling you guys for the past couple of months, really, that my avatar has been changing. A lot of people now find me on YouTube and they make the decision a lot quicker than how it was in the past. In the past, people would sit around for years before they finally take the plunge to take a hands-on class. And guys, I know for some of y'all YouTube is that girl. I get it, but it is nothing like the hands-on experience. So I'm gonna tell you guys like what some of the main differences are. And I don't care if you sit there, you glued to freaking YouTube. I really don't care. It is not the same, right? It's so many moments that has happened over the past 3 days that I can't explain it. I went through all seasons of emotion. And guess what? The students did too. They did too. They come in looking shook. They come in fired up. They come in ready to learn. They come in apprehensive. They come in just with all of these emotions. But the way everyone looked yesterday when they left, the smiles on their faces, the thing that they did, the look of achievement, that right there is priceless. At the end of the day, I wanted to make sure that they can go back home and kill it. That was my only concern. I wanted to make sure they can go back home and kill it. So let me get into these. Let me brighten my screen, y'all. I can't see. Not only am I tired, but baby, y'all know I'm blind. I'm trying to tell you. Shauna say, I'm tired too. Yes, it was an amazing experience, and I'm glad I made the trip. I am glad too. Hey, Kimmy Kim, how you doing, sweetheart? Kim down in Chicago. I'm so glad you made it. You made it too, Shonda. Now, before we dive in, oh, you already did that. Drop your city. Even if you catch the replay, you guys let me know where you are located. And it's really not for me anymore because I don't go on tour right now. It's really for the tribe members. It's for those that's in the tribe. You never know if you got a team member right there in your backyard. You may have a tribe member right there in your backyard. Prime example is so many connections that were made inside the class. That's the kind of stuff that I love, guys. Like, I love when people take the initiative to make their own groups, right? Make their own communities. We had Daphne in class who made their own, like, I think it was a WhatsApp group so that they can kind of keep in touch and lean on each other for support. This is the stuff that you guys don't see when you're looking at from behind the scenes, right? When you're looking from behind the camera, when you're looking on YouTube, when you're looking in the Facebook group, that's the stuff you kind of don't see. And I'm trying to tell you, Helen say, my bad, Chester, PA. Chester, let me, Helen, you don't know where you like that, boo? Joyce, come on through from the Alabama. We had 2 young ladies in class from Alabama this past weekend. So I want you guys to, one, answer this question. You guys know that at the end of the day, the only thing I know how to do is keep it real. That's it. I don't know anything else, right? This is a no fluff zone. This right here was a no fluff class. It was totally hands-on. It was totally pull up your sleeves. Let's get the energy right. Let's do what the heck we got to do to get this design created, get this design finished. And at the end of the day, if you guys have been struggling to get your draping to look luxury, if you've been struggling to just in your business, period, and not able to really make the income that you're looking to make, these takeaways that I'm going to share with you are going to hit home. Like I said, a lot of this stuff was inspired by the things that went on in class and some of the conversations we had in class. One thing I love about the business mastermind or any of our intimate sessions in class, it gives me so much more insight in learning people at a deeper level. And then it just helps me serve y'all. That's all I want. It just helps me serve you guys, right? So I'm gonna ask you guys a poll. And it's just giving me an idea of who I'm talking to. And I want you guys to just drop the number in the comments. Now, one, what type of designer are you? I want you to tell me which one kind of says who you are. One mean you're brand new. You brand new and you running around, you soaking up everything. You're learning from different outlets or whatever the case may be. And that's totally fine. I just want to know how many people are brand new. And if that's you, put it down, put a 1 down in the comments if you're new. If you are, let's just say maybe you did a couple of installs, but you're still guessing. You're still trying to figure it out. You're still trying to figure how to do this, how to do that. But you are doing some installations. If that is you, I want you to put down a 2. Okay. And then a 3, I want you to put down if you have been draping for a while, right? But you never had training, meaning you're self-taught. it's a lot of you guys out there that are self-taught. And guess what? It's nothing wrong with it. I've had people that have been self-taught for years, and still when they came to class, they learned an immense amount of value that helped boost their confidence. So if you've been draping for a while, but you never had actual training and you've been, kind of just self-taught, I want you guys to put a 3 for self-taught. So 1 mean brand new. 2, you did a little something, something, but you're still trying to guess and figure it out. And then 3, if you've been draping for a while, but you never had training. I want you guys to drop your number in the chat. Let me see who I'm talking to here. Got it. I love it. Okay, cool. Hey, Jackie girl. Oh, Helen, I got it. You said you forgot to mention it when you said hello. 2 and 3. Okay. I love it. Joyce, we gotta get you back dialed in, boo. We gotta get you back in. Things have changed. It has been a while since your last training. It has been quite some time. So we kind of gotta, we gotta get you that refresher going on. All right. So let's jump into these takeaways. Number 1, guys, I know a lot of people, especially if they see our stuff that we do, they tend to think that it's just mainly fabric. And I get it, because we do deal in a lot of fabric, but not all the time, right? Not all the time. So many came in thinking that it was really all about buying more panels. And that may not necessarily be the truth. Or you feel that you got to buy panels that are longer. That ain't true either. We had people in class draping with high waters, meaning their drapes were short. We had people in class draping all kinds of drapes. Just I purposely do things so they could see a variety of so they could see various ways of doing things, right? So I tend to do things like that on purpose. The main thing about it is once they learn how to pleat, once they learn how to layer, once they learn how to create that dimension, once they learn the different fabric textures, right? All of this played a major part. And baby, the whole backdrop hit different. I need you guys to realize that it is totally not about what you have. It is all about how you use it. Some of you guys can use the same fabric that you've been using for years. And until you learn the proper way or the proper placement, then you're not going to really achieve that premium look. But it doesn't mean just go out and keep buying more fabric and if you just fill it up, it's going to be okay. You have to learn proper placement. You have to learn the techniques for swagging. It makes a difference, right? You need to learn the zones. That plays a major part, because all fabric is not the same. Fabric has different swagging techniques. Fabric has different pleating techniques. Fabric has different densities. It's a lot. It is a lot. Hey, Alicia and Tanya. Hey, it's 2 Alicias. Isn't that something? She says it's her first time here. Hello, Miss Alicia Kelly. Welcome for joining the live for the first time. I hope this ain't your last time, okay? I got my CDIs in the building. Tanya and Alicia, welcome, welcome, welcome. Tanya, you made it home. You made it back home safe? Well, yeah, you on the live, duh. But I mean, are you back home yet? I'm still tired, Tanya. I'm sorry. So that's the main thing, right? I don't want you thinking is you have to use a lot, because it's not about how much. It's all about how well. It's not about how much. It's all about how well. So that's one of the main reasons in learning proper techniques. The way you could tell, I don't know what the heck I be thinking about when I'm in class, but it's like I'm really not there. I'm not lying either. I'd be so dialed into looking at people and looking at what they're doing and how they're doing this and how they're doing that, to where it feel like I'm not in the room. It feel like I'm zeroed in on whatever I'm looking at and don't nothing else matter. And that is how I learned what people struggle with, right? And that's how I learn when I see the light bulbs go off. I know when a student is getting it, and I know when a student is confused. You got to pay attention to the signs of try to tell you. And I love the fact that I'm so versatile and being able to just make sure you get it. And no matter what it is, sometimes I'm from Baltimore, so sometimes I talk fast, but I pay close attention to body language. I pay close attention to facial expressions, and it lets me know if they're getting it. And when you have the aha moments and you see the light bulbs go off, that is really freaking exciting. And it be about some of the most simplest stuff, is what I'm saying, though. It be about fabric, but they're learning now one of the most key elements about the fabric in order to manipulate it the proper way. I'm trying to tell you, it plays a major, major difference. Hey, Floyd, boy, y'all be down there in Florida tearing it up. I'm trying to tell you. Barely. Hold on, Tony, what happened, baby? We need to have a sidebar conversation. What happened? Floyd, y'all be down there in Florida tearing it up. Every time I see y'all stuff come across my screen. I think I seen something. I didn't even have my phone all day, but the last time I seen your account, I think it was like, I wouldn't say boho, I don't know, but it was fire. It was like an orange rust, maybe. It was fire. And I know y'all did the draping. I was like, look at that. I was kind of wanting to write them colors down. Like, that's gonna be that's gonna be one of my upcoming installs. Oh my God. So I'm trying to tell you. The first takeaway is, I don't want you guys running around thinking you need more fabric. It's not about needing more fabric. You might need more fabric, but I really want you guys to take your time to learn the right techniques first, because if you learn the right techniques, you will learn which fabric to buy. It plays a major role, right? I'm talking to people almost all the time about fabric. Some people, especially people that purchase big orders, we'll have a conversation before they place their order, because they're not clear if they even need all that. And sometimes I'll see some orders come in and I'm like, what are they doing? And I'll reach out and make sure that they know, or they're clear on what it is that they're actually doing. And it's funny because sometimes we end up changing the whole order because they didn't bought the wrong thing, or they bought the wrong amount, or they bought the wrong texture. So I definitely want you guys to realize, stop thinking you just, I gotta go run and buy more fabric. No, you just need to learn the right technique first before you make that investment. And honestly, that was one of the things I love, that she had that attitude. That was one of the things Cassandra, when she came to class, she was like, I wasn't buying nothing until I came to this training first, so I knew exactly what to purchase. Now that she's done the training, she's played with all of the fabric, she touched it, she pleated it, she did all the things. Now she can go and make a better informed decision about what kind of fabric she want to buy. So that's one of the main reasons, guys, you don't want to just jump out there and buy fabric. Okay. Hey, Makisha, boo. Makisha, did your package come yet? I ain't been online in a while because I've been dealing with the class. But I know you had like a time sensitive. So let me know. Joyce says, I've purchased a couple of your tutorials, but no in-person training. Oh, this Joyce. I always used to do this. I used to get you and the other Joyce mixed up all the time. One day I will be in your class. Okay, I got you. I get you and my other Joyce mixed up all the time. You're going to be in there soon enough, boo. You're going to be in there soon enough. Constance says, hey, everyone. Hey, Constance. I am ready to shop. Well, I guess you is now, because you know what to get. All right, guys, that leads us to takeaway number 2. This was a good one. And honestly, I love the fact that we did it in class, but I think I'm going to actually do a full training on this, because it's key. It is so key. And takeaway number 2 is learning that pricing is a strategy. Guys, pricing is a strategy. Y'all write strategy down in the chat. I need you to really, really, really understand this. This is not a guessing game. And this is not somewhere where, this is not even an area that you want to play any kind of guessing with or pulling things out of the air. This is your money. This is your income. This is your revenue. This is the thing that make all this hard work that you do worthwhile. One of the things anyway, right? I'm trying to tell you, one of my students was like, Precious, I've never been able to charge 4 figures for my work. And I'm actually scared to charge 4, or don't have the confidence to charge 4 figures for my work. And that's just $1,000, right? Guys, by day 2, I'm trying to tell you, not only does she have the confidence and the right pricing strategy to quote 2,000 or more, but the fact that she could actually say it and mean it. When somebody the way I go through trainings, baby, you're going to feel this pressure. You're going to feel this pain. Because now you understand why you need to be charging more. It is labor intensive, without a doubt. At the end of the day, guys, we cannot be around here pulling numbers out of thin air. I teach formulas. I don't teach feelings. If you have your feelings tied to your money, baby, that ain't the way to go. That's like the worst strategy to have. I'm trying to tell you. We did a pricing training, like we just broke down one backdrop pricing line by line to see why would it cost $1,500? Why would it cost $1,600? And now for them to see it is like, oh, now it makes sense. And one of my young ladies in class, guys, they've actually been to training. Like they've been to training before, but to just come and get that pricing component, that was so valuable within itself to them, right? Because that was one of the missing pieces. Guys, just because you go to a training one time, it's a lot that happens in that training. It's a lot when you cover all aspects of draping, right? We don't cover just the training part. We cover the pricing. We cover what products to purchase. We cover the marketing. We cover how you're going to find the people to pay it. We cover what you need to be saying to these people so that they can, buy into what it is that you do. We cover all that, right? So you really need to understand that pricing, that is not an area you want to play with. It is not. This is the thing. If you get it wrong, you will be busted and frustrated and disgusted, and you will be looking for something else to do. You will be ready to shift to another area or pivot to balloons or pivot to flowers just because you think it ain't no money in the draping game. I don't know where you got that from, because if it wasn't, I'd have been gone a long time ago. I'd have been gone a long time ago. I'm trying to tell you. There is money in the it's a lot of money in the draping game. It's just you got to make sure you're not pricing yourself to the poorhouse. You got to make sure you're pricing yourself for profit. And if you're not doing that, Joyce say, Lord, strategy. She say, Alicia, she came in with this is your first live, but you came in with the energy, baby. I love it. She say, now Miss Queen done said something, strategy. That's really what pricing is all about. It's not about the numbers game, right? Too many people get hung up on the numbers. I don't get hung up on the numbers. I realize whatever it is I have, I know I'm supposed to be compensated well for it. And I just got to make sure I am constantly being a student so that I can be the best, remain being the best, and can just keep getting better at the end of the day. And you guys need to be doing the same thing, right? If you know you struggle with pricing, I want y'all to put a $, a money bag, put something down in the chat. The easiest way to do this, even the way we did it, we broke it down in the training. That's one of the easiest ways I developed to do it. Is the old pricing strategy that was taught, even something that I learned that don't apply no more. And it was so cut and dry. Like realistically, that ain't no pricing strategy. I had to make up a pricing strategy or a pricing formula because there was none. And I was frustrated just making up stuff. And I was frustrated looking on people's websites, seeing what the hell they was charging. I was like, oh, they charging that? Oh, okay. This is what I'm going to do. And that didn't feel good because I didn't understand where are these numbers coming from, which is why I created the pricing calculator. Guys, if you don't have the pricing calculator, that's going to be one of the best things you could ever purchase in this draping game. It eliminates any kind of guessing game, right? It eliminates any kind of low ball in office because you know exactly what it should be priced at, or at least a roundabout amount. Now you could price it at whatever you want to price it at, but if my calculator say that thing $1,500 and you want to go and charge $8, then that's on you. That's on you. You want to continuously lowball yourself, then you're going to stay in that. You're going to stay in that feeling of being frustrated and that feeling of ain't nobody paying this. Ain't nobody paying that because you're allowing them to give you pennies. Baby, we draping for dollars. We're not draping for pennies. So you have to definitely be confident in your pricing. But not only that, though, you got to be firm. The price is the price. Everything has gone up. Eggs, toilet paper, air, everything. I'm trying to tell you. You cannot be running around here on yesterday's prices and lowballing yourself. It ain't going to work. You can't do it. You can't do it. So if any of you guys want to at least check the calculator out, my team just dropped it down in the chat for you. Just check it out to see what people saying. If you have the calculator, if you used the calculator before, tell the people what they missing. Put it down in the chat. Tell the people how it helped you. It's so, look, there go Joyce. Boom. I have your calculator and still lowball myself. Joyce, so your issue is not the calculator. Your issue is maybe something, it could be marketing, right? It could be technique. Maybe you don't feel confident in the technique. I don't know because I haven't seen it, but I would be more than open to talk to you about it. See, why are you lowballing yourself? That's a you thing, right? But guess what? It don't have to stay that way. You think I never lowball myself? Baby, I think I did. I can't remember. I made a post like a week ago, maybe longer than that, maybe 2 weeks ago. I can't remember, but it was about a gig I did. I think it was like $400. Not only that, I rode all the way to another daggone city. I'm trying to tell you, I used to do the same thing until I stood firm and I started creating frameworks and blueprints that got me out of that whole working with bargain basement Betty, because I ain't like it. And if it didn't change and I meant fast, I was going to go back to work. I didn't care how much I made at work. Point is, I was cool with it. I wasn't going to be out here in hustle land working. You know, they say work for yourself and your gifts and makes room for you and all that. I wasn't a believer in the beginning until I had to make some changes. I had to make some mindset changes. I had to discover my worth and realize you ain't paying me that. But it took some time. It took some time. I'm not going to lie. That's why I show up here every week trying to tell you guys, whatever roadblock you are facing, it don't have to be that way. It doesn't. You need to figure out whatever that thing is, whether your confidence, whether you think you ain't nobody going to pay for, whatever it is. And you need to target that thing first. For me, it was, I didn't think nobody would pay it, right? I didn't think I had enough skin in the game, because I just bust on the scene. I'm not even from this industry. I just bust on the scene like, this is what I want to do. This is what I'm going to do. So I felt as if I didn't have enough skin in the game. Why nobody going to pay it? Why nobody going to take me seriously? But guess what? That wasn't the situation. And all of those thoughts came from me. Nobody told me that. Ain't nobody tell me go sit in the corner. Ain't nobody tell me stay in my lane. I told myself that because of what I thought. So that's the same thing a lot of you guys could be possibly experiencing. And it's fine, because I know exactly what that feel like. That's why you need to surround yourself around a tribe that not only believe in what you have, but also see your worth. And when you are not strong enough to be confident for yourself and pat yourself on the back and pop your collar, we'll do it for you. We'll do it for you. I'm trying to tell you, you need that. Everybody under the sound of my voice, Alicia, don't laugh. Everybody under the sound of my voice, you have to realize you're in this creative thing for a reason. You fell in love with the thing you do for a reason. You have to allow it to do what is intended to do. Change your life. It changed mine. But I had to let go of a whole lot of BS. I did. I had to let go of a whole lot of stinking thinking. I did. I'm trying to tell you. And that was a part of my process. Main thing is I wanted it bad enough, and I was willing to make sacrifices. I was willing to be selfish. I was willing to bet on me. I was willing to finally put myself first. I was willing to take the chance and just go all in for something I felt as if I deserved. And I knew if I gave it the energy that I was giving everybody else, it had to pay me back tenfold. And that's what it did. And that's what it did. But my baby, I ain't gonna get into my preaching tonight. I'm not gonna do it. Cassandra say Friday when we walked in class, we was clueless to pricing, and now I know exactly what to do to get the price quoted correctly. Boom! I'm trying to tell you, it's nothing like being able to quote a price and it ain't no wiggle room. If you want to negotiate, cool, you can, but you know why you need to walk away with $2,000. You know why you cannot take no less than $1,500. You know why, if they sitting here talking crazy, walk away, say no, get the no out the way so you can get quicker to your yes, because the yes is there. But if you keep sitting here pitter-paddling with the no, with the people you need to be telling no, then you're not giving you don't have any space or capacity for the people that you need to say yes to. I say no real fast. I'll get the people out the way. You ain't ready? Okay, cool. Let me go over here. I'm trying to tell you. It's just that simple. I do it real fast. Keisha say the calculator will save you from a headache. Oh my God. It's easy to use and it's a time saver. Yes, it is. Scared. Yes, a me thing. Joyce, I love it. But guess what? You know we here, boo. Get it where you fit in. You know we here, boo. Alicia say I'm sitting in timeout with you. She sound like my type of tribe member right here. She said, I'm sitting in timeout with Joyce because I know I'm lowballing my services because I just opened my event planning business. And guess what? I don't even care. For those of you that just opened it up, I had one young lady. I know, I think it was actually more than that. That's why I was so fired up in this daggone class. Normally in class, a lot of people come from YouTube, but they be people that have set for years, and there's nothing wrong with that, but they've set for years before they finally decide to make the decision to get in the class. And when they did it, it was like, wow, I can't believe I'm finally here. I love that because they're finally making the decision. Whenever you make the decision, your time is your time. Can't nobody accelerate it. Can't nobody do nothing about it until you're ready to make that decision. But what I'm loving about what I'm seeing now, these ladies that were in class came from YouTube, and only they came across me. I don't even know how, probably my big mouth, some kind of way, something. And before you knew it, they made a split decision. It only took them a couple videos. That's what a lot of people do. They'll go down the rabbit hole, and they was like, that's my person. At the end of the day, when you finally make the decision, I am not the person that's going to give up on you. I can't. Once you finally decide to bet on you, once you finally decide that this is your chance, I can't allow you to go back to stinking thinking. I can't. I wasn't put in this position to do that. So at the end of the day, I'm trying to tell you, being able to just, even if you just woke up and just heard the word drape, these type of opportunities are perfect for you. Look at Cassandra just said she walked in there totally clueless. Totally clueless. Now she know how to price. She walked in there like, I ain't buying nothing until I do this training. Now she know exactly what to buy. At the end of the day, guys, y'all walking around and y'all struggling because you don't know. You have to invest in the things you don't know so that you can get over it and go ahead and grow. Because believe it or not, the moment you get over that, it's something else standing there waiting for you. Don't think this is going to be the only thing you struggle with, because it ain't. But the quicker you get over it, you can go ahead and go to the next level. And then you deal with your next demon or whatever it is. You deal with your next monster, your next beast. But don't let this one stand in your way of greatness. I wake up every day. I go right into my little Wonder Woman cave, put my cape on, and I'm like, I'm going to fight whatever demon is going to come my way today. I'm going to take it head on. What y'all got? Because that just comes with it, right? So I'm trying to tell you guys, don't think just because you just started or you don't know nothing that you got to wait. No, you don't. You're really doing yourself a disservice because you're wasting time. I don't know about y'all. I'm in my second half of life. I ain't got time to think about nothing. Baby, I'm an action taker. I ain't got time. If it's something I want, something I desire, I work my tail off. Baby, I'm going to get that. And if it's something that's not in my wheelhouse at the time, I'm going to develop a plan so that I can get it because I deserve it. All of you guys on this live, walk around saying what it is you want and what it is you deserve. And I just need you guys to sit here and put the action behind it, because it ain't going to fall out the sky and hit you in the head. It's not. I'm trying to tell you. Come on, Alicia. Alicia say we love on each other over here. Yes, we do, baby. If it wasn't for my tribe, if it wasn't for the ladies in my program, Brazen the Boss CDI, I don't know what the heck I'd be doing. I really don't. They breathe new life through my body. And even amongst each other, the way they support, uplift, I know this is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. It's so many different tables out there that you guys can sit at. But when y'all make a decision and you say, I'm going to sit at this one also, I don't care if you got 10 other ones. I don't care. It's just long as when you come and sit at mine, baby, you're adapting the posh culture. That's all I want. We love on each other. We support each other. We make sure we get through whatever it is that we're dealing with. That is the type of thing that I want to be not only connected to, that's the type of community that I want to lead. That's the type of shown up sisterhood, tribe, whatever it is. That is what I want my name attached to. All the shenanigans, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. TT, what you been at, boo? I haven't had my phone today, but I heard you've been over there showing off. I heard you've been over there showing off, investing in your products. I heard I think you went live the other day. I was like, I feel like, man, TT been hitting and missing. But I hear you've been doing the daggone thing. So you know I love you, boo. I just want to say keep it going. Keep it going. Alicia say, I'm here for all of it. Me too. Baby, me too. So the second thing, guys, y'all know I could go off on a tangent. I can't. But I'm tired today. I got to go wash my hair and I got to get me some sleep. So number 2 is understanding that pricing is a strategy, guys. It is not a guessing game. I do not want you guys thinking that you could just figure this thing out, or you could just slap some numbers on there according to what somebody else got going on. Don't do that, y'all. You're gonna be quoting numbers to your prospects from a place other than confidence. And guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna know, and they're gonna feel it, and they're gonna lowball you, and they can say, I ain't paying that. And why? Because they shouldn't, because you're not confident in that. That's what you should be paid in the first place. Confidence is everything. Yeah, y'all know. TT, put it in the comments. Put it in the comments, baby. Say, run me my coin. Teresa say it's some great people in this community. TT, you gotta tell me one time. Say, run me my coin. Now you got the fellas coming through. Yes, Cassandra, I'm trying to tell you, we had two gentlemen in our classes this year. The first one was Floyd. I love it when they come as a couple. It was Floyd and Karen. They came as a married couple. This time we had Cassandra and Dwayne. Like, I'm trying to tell you, we love to see that. We love. Helen say, I'm grabbing the calculator. Helen, you ain't got the calculator yet. Stop playing with life and get that daggone calculator, girl. Oh my God. Now, this calculator is the last updated one, meaning it has the Baroque draping on it. And so it's everything on there. Baroque draping, perimeter draping, ceiling draping, double layer draping, triple, all of the types of draping is on there. And I think I'm just going to do another, like an extensive training for it. Just so those that haven't seen the training can see what this thing can actually do, because it's amazing. So I want to know, tell me in the comments, right? Just put a you can't say me, because I ain't gonna know what y'all talked about when I go see the replay. How many of you guys ever underquoted an installation, right, and instantly regretted it? I know I've done that quite a bit. I can't remember the last time I've done that, because it has been quite some time. Now I make sure that the math is mathing. The math got to be mathing. I want you guys to be super honest, because it happens a lot. This doesn't say you simple. This doesn't say you stupid. This doesn't say any of that. The only thing it does say is that you could use some help in this area. That is it, right? If you've ever underquoted an installation, a backdrop, draping, whatever it is, and then you instantly regretted it, I want you to drop me a money bag in the comments. I'm trying to tell you, drop me a money bag. Come on, Chris. Come on, train the train. I know I've done it. TT, I love you. She say, run me my coins. That's what I'm talking about. Joanne say, do you have a pricing class online? I'm really struggling with price, specifically with people who seem to take advantage of me. And you want to know what? It's common. So don't feel bad about it. They human. Humans are some conniving people. I'm trying to tell. Once they get a whiff of something ain't right, or something you ain't confident about, baby, they going to try to play you out of position. So it's not, a training comes with the calculator. Once you purchase the calculator, you'll get access to the calculator. And then there's a little link that shows you how to use it. And it's very simple. It is very simple. Like, it does all the math for you. The only thing you need to know is what the hell you're doing. Are you doing a double layer? Are you doing one section? Are you doing two? That's all you need to know. You need to know a 1, 2, or 3. Or you need to know if you're doing 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet. That's it. It does everything else for you. It just calculates your total price. Oh, and you got to know your state taxes if you're charging any, because that is a variable that changes. So that's the only thing you need to know. I'm trying to tell you, it's the best thing ever. I love it. Come on, Makisha say regret. Joy say me. TT said you. Alicia say, yes, we love when yes, come into the program. Who else is going to bring their significant other? Man, they need to be. I'm trying. It is so much power and just people seeing that, right? Just people seeing the support, just people being in the space and knowing that it does happen. I'm trying to tell you guys, that is powerful. I love when I see my ladies have their kings right beside them, supporting them, cheering them on, because we know what the weight of this thing is, right? And sometimes it gets super heavy. So if any of you guys have spouses that is in full support of you, we do have couples actually come to class. So definitely that's something I highly encourage. I almost fired my client. That's how instant. Wait a minute, Alicia. You say you almost fired your client. That's how instant it was, baby. You don't be playing. That sound like me. That sound like a me right there. That's something I would do. Joy say just today quoted, then went back and used the calculator. And okay, Joy, so tell me about this. So when you went back and used the calculator, how accurate were you? And then if you weren't accurate, did you go and fix it? Like the whole point, I know you guys love what y'all do, right? Because I love what I do too. Guys, my heart was so full yesterday saying our final design. Guys, it is, oh my, oh, it was so beautiful, y'all. It really was. I could not believe that even these fingers did no floral arrangements that way. I could not believe it. But yeah, like I totally get it because it happens. And I love this. She said, I'm learning that confidence equals coins and insecurity equals insufficient funds. What? Let me leave that up for some. I gotta leave that up for the people in the back. Y'all read that, please, on the screen. I'm trying to tell you, I love a good nugget, and that's why I'm right there. Y'all drop a nugget emoji down in the chat. Nugget, that is a good one. She said, thank you. When is the next class? Joanne, the next class, boo, is July the 5th. No, baby, I can't see. July 17, 18, no, 18, 19, 20. I can't see. It's up on the website, but it's mid-July. That's the next one. And I can't wait, y'all. I was just so excited. I can't wait. The next class is already up. It's already posted. So if you guys know that this is your time to go in and get that thing going, then I'm trying to tell you, this is your time. And I think we only have like 5 seats left for that class. So yeah, get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Simone, where at love? Oh my God. I haven't talked to you in forever. Where have you been? We got chit-chat. We got to catch up. TT say not anymore. My prices are my prices. Don't come over here for a $500 backdrop. Get some. TT be saying all of the posh taglines, baby. My prices are my prices. Get somebody else to do it. I love it. I love it. Shauna say such an amazing experience. We had a ball in class, y'all. We did. We did. That's a great quote. That is. I love it. I was off almost $100. Oh, that's not bad. I'm cool with that. I haven't corrected it and scared to do that. Well, $100 is not bad. So I would say just let it be a lesson learned. You could have been $100 richer, but $100 is not bad. Normally people are like 3 times off. Normally when people say they did their own pricing and then they go to the calculator, they probably came up with $500 and the calculator said this is $1,500. It's so much money people be leaving on the table. And I did an extensive training in the business mastermind for this, being able to understand your hourly rate, right? You start working soon as you hang up the daggone phone and the invoice come through as paid. You start working right away. That's billable hours. As soon as you start putting together colors in your head, baby, do you know what else I could have been doing with that mental work? Soon as I start working on this client's gig, that's billable hours, and I'm getting paid because I could be doing something else that's generating income, right? Because it's just that easy. It really is. She say, I'm here, queen. I miss you, girl. All right, so that's number 2, guys, is that understanding pricing is definitely a strategy. It is not a guessing game. This is one area of draping I don't want you playing with. You could play with the pleats, you could play with the fabric, you could play with the equipment. Don't play with the pricing. I'm trying to tell you. For one, you water down the industry, you hurt the brand, you hurt your reputation, and then you hurt your bank account and your pockets. And if you've been doing that, I want you to stop. I really want you to stop. All right. Takeaway number 3 is that, guys, draping is not just pretty. Some people get caught up in this is a beautiful thing, because it is, but it is also profitable. Your business is not going to pay you well unless you start treating it like a business, guys. I'm trying to tell you, when luxury is a thing that is felt, right? It's not really something that you got to really talk about. It's felt. Draping is that thing that instantly our draping is still up from the workshop this weekend. And when I went to the warehouse today, like everybody that walked past, their jaw was just dropped. They could not believe that this kind of setup was even in the whole building. They could not believe it. It looked like something totally don't belong there. And it was just totally transformed. It totally transformed the space. Now, I need you guys to really understand, draping is not just about, making things look pretty, right? I want you to really understand how luxury clients think. I want you to understand how luxury clients decide to pay for something. They buy with their eyes. Guys, it's not about backdrops, right? I want you guys to stop talking about that. Is that the thing? Yeah. But this is about elevation. Draping alone sets you apart. Draping can definitely also put you in the rooms where some folks not only understand the value of it, but they respect your rate because it's intensive. It is intensive. And now that draping is becoming to be more prominent and more popular, and now a lot more people, it's just lapping over into different niches that's exciting. And people are like wanting this thing and willing to pay whatever it is that you guys are charging, right? So I really need you guys to understand that when draping is done right, it can take $1,000 event, right, and make it look like a $10,000 event. That is how powerful this thing is. That's how valuable the transformation is, guys. When before that draping went up in the studio, it was ugly. The wall, it's a warehouse, so it was like I didn't know how I was gonna pan out because the walls just kept getting on my nerves. But baby, by the time we were done, you couldn't tell. I'm trying to tell you, you could not tell. Luxury clients can't or premium clients can't really say or like put their finger on why things are premium, but they can tell. When draping is a premium, they can tell. And don't let it be a designer. The designer can instantly tell. I had so many people in class, the students rather, when they were starting to learn the techniques and the different things, they were saying even the way they look at other people's draping will be forever changed. They will now, and people do it all the time. They will now start dissecting people draping because they know what to look for. And you can tell if someone's self-taught, if someone looked at some YouTube videos, or somebody really went and got training. It's just a totally different look, right? I've had so many students that say that they've been acknowledged as they went through a posh training just because of the way they pleat or just because of the way they swag. Them scallop swags are so posh signature. That's such a posh signature design. And it's noticeable. They'll say, did you go to that? Oh, okay. Makes sense. So I'm trying to tell you guys, it's everything. Draping is, I need you guys to really understand how prominent it is. I really do. Thank you, TT. Glad the weekend was a success. When you going to post pics? I don't know. Like I haven't even had my phone all day, and she had so many pictures, guys. We had a 3-day event. So I just love Brie. Our videographer, she has so much content to go through. Then the ladies, everybody and gent, everybody got their own individual style shoots. Like it's a lot of content. And she shot me some. Look at the thumbnail. She shot me some. Just some quick images today, just so I could use for like a thumbnail. But I'm gonna let her do her thing because it was beautiful. It was really beautiful. That was funny. Don't play with the money. Don't play with the money. That's right. So I want you guys to tell me right now on the scale from 1 to 10, right? On the scale from 1 to 10, how confident do you feel about quoting for a premium client? If someone or a premium install, let's just say a premium drape, and they send you something. I had some students, guys, or they ain't even students yet, honestly. They may be coming to a training soon. They will slide in my DMs and they will turn work down because they don't feel confident that they could do it because they haven't gone through a training yet. And they know on their own, they don't know how to do it. So they leaving money on the table. Some of you guys are leaving money on the table because the confidence is low. And I get it. On a scale from 1 to 4, I want you to tell me if you're not confident at all. Put it down in the chat. Just tell me if you're not confident at all. Like you have no confidence. You ain't even putting this thing up, out, none of that. And then I want you to put a 2 if you feel like you're faking it till you make it. We got a couple people out there to do this. So don't feel as if, trust me, it's a couple people out there doing this. I used to do it too. I used to sit here and jerry rig so much stuff and make it look good. But I knew underneath the daggone hood, it was a whole mess in a big old pot of spaghetti. I did that quite a bit because I didn't know the proper way to do it, right? And if I want you guys to put me a 3 if you feel like you are definitely charging what you're worth, meaning you're making your 10K a month in draping, and that's 1 week. That's one event a week. And maybe you're not doing one event a weekend, but if you're at least charging almost 2K per event. I want you guys to put the 3 down for that. Let me know. Drop your number below. I just kind of want to see where we at as a tribe, because like I said, I'm getting a lot of new people and I love it. Come on, Keisha with the 3, Joanne with the 2. I love that, Joanne. Thank you for that. So yeah, it's not that bad. You just are not confident about your pricing. That's totally fine. Caroline, I saw this name somewhere. I don't know where. Maybe you said something and you're on YouTube now. I think it probably was a comment. I've seen this name before. Betty, hey, Betty Carter. Alicia say, not confident at all. Don't worry about it, boo. Just hang around. Did you follow the channel yet? If you ain't subscribed, I need you to go ahead, subscribe, follow the channel, like it, do whatever you need to do so you stay connected. And don't you worry, we're going to chip at that confidence. And before you know it, you're going to be running around here popping your collar like a true posh tribe member. I'm trying to tell you. She say, let me go ahead and do some strange things for some change so I can pay for this class. I need your expertise in person. Guys, that's what it's about. It's really about the whole personal experience, the personal feedback, the things that I can't see what you're doing on YouTube. Like YouTube, you can sit there and watch all the videos, but guess what? I can't correct your form. I can't correct your hands. I can't do any of that. I can't. It's just totally different when you're in class. Okay. The 4th one is 2 to the second question. I got you, Latricia. TT, I love it. Very confident. I'm already openly said that my prices are my prices. They're non-negotiable. Don't have time for the back and forth. Okay. Not doing any events. 1. Helen, we gotta get you in some events, boo. I haven't worked in so long too. But it's fine though. But Trina, we already know what you could do. You need that refresher course. See, we was talking. I can't tell you about that now. I'll tell you about that later. Let me get back to my regular scheduled program, because y'all be throwing me off. The takeaway number 4. Takeaway number 4, guys, is the details. The magic is in the details, right? At the end of the day, when it comes to this draping, I need you guys to understand there's so much more to it than just throwing the drapes on the pole, right? It wasn't the big swags. It wasn't none of that get the ooh and the ahs and the oh my God. That's not what it is. What gets the ooh and the ahs and the oh my God, that looks so amazing, is the precision. You could take 2 backdrops that is similar in design. One have structure to it. The other one, they just took it and pinned it here, pinned it there. Baby, which one do you think is going to get the oh my God, the pearl clutching, response, right? The one where the person strategically thought about where they was going to place their fabric, how wide they wanted the swags, right? It plays a major difference. Draping is something that is, the intensity come from what people see. So in understanding that it's a very visual aspect, I don't know about y'all, but I take pride in what I do. I spend the most of my time on the end of my backdrop, cleaning it up. It only take me maybe 15, 20 minutes to put it up. That's it. But I'm sitting there finessing the end part, because that is where the actual technique is. That is where the art of draping actually is. I'm trying to tell you guys, the pleats, the layering, the transitions, all of that is what really is that thing that give it that wow factor. I'm trying to tell you, when you break down the how you drape things and how you drape fabric and how you do it, and you kind of understand that you need to move with precision and you need to move with intention, it plays a major role in everything you do. When I was in class watching these students, sometimes I would say something and they were like, come again? And then I would go back and I would slow it down. And then I would also demonstrate it. Now it's ping, 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 ping. All I'm saying is light bulb, light bulb, light bulb, light bulb. It makes a major difference. I'm trying to tell you. It's one thing in just doing the thing, right? You're just taking the fabric, you just pinning it here, pinning it here, pinning it here. But now if you understand where you need to pin it, how wide it needs to be, why is it even going in that direction in the first place, it plays a major difference. Now you can take any design you have or any idea you have and actually create a masterpiece instead of sitting there looking like, I'm stuck. I don't know where to put what. It happens a lot. And I don't want that for you guys. That's one of the main reasons why I love doing these classes, because I sit there and watch people have like their light bulbs go off. It'd be some of the simplest stuff though, right? To me, it's simple because I've been doing it for a while. But to them, it's like it's an aha moment. And I love them aha moments because it lets me know that, oh, it's clicking. They getting it. They getting it. I love when I'm teaching something. And even if I got to go back and simplify it, I love when I see that kind of reaction. It's like, oh, they got it. Yes. And it just makes me excited. It really do. So I'm trying to tell you, it's not about just putting it up there. You have to really be detailed, and even the simplest design. Truth be told, Baroque draping look very freaking simple, but it is not. Baby, sometimes that thing be really whipping on you. I'm trying to tell you. So I want you to really understand that it takes precision and moving with intention and really strategizing. How are you putting this whole design together? I'm trying to tell you. Cassandra say after a month of practicing, they better pull them wallets out. I'm here for it. She done said something. It's in the details. That's what catches my eye. Yes, it's the details. I'm trying to tell you. Teresa said, you're right. Precision is crucial. It is, guys. I see so many different drapery backdrops or drapery work, period. And I just knew they threw it together. I could tell. It looked like it, right? And some people call it sloppy. Some people they call it all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, it took no thought behind putting that together. It was no thought behind it at all. You could tell. And once you have a training, you'll know what to look for too, so that you can tell what to look for if it's just put together. The structured one. Come on, Latricia. Absolutely. They're going to want the structured one. Samoan says, I'm confident in charging, but as you rightly said, there are a lot of BBB. That's Bargain Basement Betty, guys. Any of my new tribe members, that's what we call the low ballers and the low paying clients. We call them Bargain Basement Betties. There's a lot of them out there, and I really don't have the time for a person and their cheap self. Don't bust them out, Simone. I'm trying to tell you. Keisha said, I had an aha moment in class with that valence. And you want to know what, Keisha? It's funny because that's one thing that you always kind of mention. And guess what, baby? You ain't the only one. Some people, quite a bit of people struggle with the valence, right? But once they see it actually done, even if I got to do it over, sometimes I got to do it over. And because some people really struggle with that. But that's the beauty of being in class. I don't know what the heck you're doing behind that daggone phone. I can't see. And don't be trying to FaceTime, because guess what? I ain't got time for that. You really want this personal feedback. You want this personalized attention. You got to get in class. That's the only way I can do it. I'm trying to tell you. But that's what number 4 is. The magic is in the details. And this is my last one, y'all. Takeaway number 5. Baby, you don't need another YouTube video. You do not need another YouTube video. You need hands-on correction, period. I love YouTube. I love it. I love it just like you probably love it. I love the opportunities that it award. I love that it gives you the freedom of expression. I just love YouTube. I'm not going to lie. But one of my students, guys, and this is not even the first time I kind of heard this. One of my students was like, the hands-on training was, and I put the emphasis on everything, was everything they did not know they needed. Some people come to class with apprehension because they think they've seen everything on YouTube. I don't know what gave them that idea that I'm going to give everything on YouTube, because I don't. I just give I give a slither of what I'm teaching now, because that's old techniques. That's things I've taught 4 or 5 years ago, right? So now everything is so different and so fresh and so new, and it's just different. So YouTube ain't it. That ain't where it's at. It's good to kind of get you going. It's a good place to start. It's a good place to kind of become familiar with certain terms and certain basic techniques, right? But this is not where I can have the ability to correct your grip. This is not the place where I can have the ability to fix your posture. This is not the place where I could give you any kind of personal feedback. Yeah, you can sit there and watch me do it, but I'm trying to tell you, it's totally different. Inside class, guys, I'm able to show you exactly how to finesse your flow. Everybody have their own flow. I just teach you the technique, how you receive it and adapt it to your own style or liking or comfortability. That's totally different, right? You can do whatever you want to do once you know the technique. I'm trying to think, what was it in class? I can't remember what it was. It was like a hand technique, and I can't remember exactly what it was. But I love the fact that I just taught it. And then they were able to receive the instruction, but now do it to where it's more comfortable in their hands. That is everything. I can't do that behind a screen, right? That's something that videos cannot teach you. I'm trying to tell you. It's just, I can't do it. I've been trying for a while. I can't. Yes, Alicia, the bargain basement Betty's. I've tried to tell you. I agree. Hands-on training is key. Yes, I so miss you, Simone. Uh, Good stepping stone. Yes. I know I need your class because I have two left hands and I'm right. Baby, I done seen it all though. So I done seen it all, Alicia. I'm trying to tell you. I seen everything. Now, I want you guys to listen. We started something last week, right? Now we don't do it all the time, but we do it when I see that I could do it. And we started doing the push gift. And I like it. I really like it. It gives, for one, I'm passionate about action takers. Why? Because I'm one. And that's really the only difference between me and you, is that I made it to my level of success a lot quicker because I grab opportunities and I implement them, I take action on them, right? Now, do that mean I didn't experience some failures? Of course not. Of course I did. But I'm an action taker. So as soon as something go down, baby, I'm pivoting and I'm going right back up. I'm going right back up. So when I'm speaking with my action takers, me and the team was coming up ways like, what could we do to kind of just get people, the action takers, one, give them some kind of incentive and reward for just taking action. I think those of us who are action takers, some people just think that, oh, it's an automatic, you were supposed to do that. No, sometimes when you are overcoming trauma, when you're overcoming procrastination, when you're overcoming being down on yourself, like that needs to be rewarded. And I don't know about y'all, but I overcame a lot to now finally bet on me the way I do and to go ahead and push go as soon as I want to do something. That took a lot, right? So last week, guys, we had Cassandra, who she took action right away. Cassandra been taking action since she met me on freaking YouTube. I've been seeing her name pop up all over the place. That's how we got married so daggone fast. Y'all know how you just jump into bed with people? That's kind of what we did. What we did. So she took action last week and she enrolled in Raising the Bar, which is the mentorship, and she was gifted a free ticket to the business mastermind because that's what the push gift was for last week. And she got on it right away, right? That value that was given in that class, it was freaking priceless. I love those kind of masterminds because they just totally off the cuff, and I'm able to give strategy. I'm able to give whatever it is that they need right then and there, right? That's the beauty of that. So she did last week's push gift. This week, I want to do another push gift. And it's going to be for the next person that joined Raising the Bar. Raising the Bar is the mentorship where we meet every week for live mentoring, right? Live coaching. And I'm loving growing Raising the Bar because even the people in class, like, all right, now y'all know the skill set side, right? Don't let that trip you up. Don't feel as if you don't need to learn the marketing. You don't need to learn how to position your business so where people just say, I need that. You still need to learn the other pillars of the posh trifecta. So anyone that joins Raising the Bar, guys, the team will be putting it down in the link. It's $97 a month. You can cancel whenever you want to cancel. But definitely, I think you should give yourself a chance to just check it out. Our next meeting is this Wednesday. But if you join Raising the Bar, our next class is July the, I don't know, maybe 16th, 17th, something like that. You'll get a free ticket to our live in-house mastermind. So and that mastermind is $397. So that is the exchange. If you go ahead and take action, you'll get access to that mastermind totally complimentary, and you'll be in the room with moi. You'll be in the room with me. Because Sonia say it was so worth it. Thank you. Like that was so good. And it was good just having both of you guys in there and understanding how both of y'all work and just creating processes to where you can better support each other and make more money. And make more money. Okay. So if anything I said tonight, guys, hit home. If you've been guessing your way through your backdrops, if you've been guessing your way through your draping, if you feel stuck or you charging too low for your work, I need to see you guys in our next hands-on workshop. It is 3 days again. And guess what? It needs to be 3 days because we covered so freaking much. The next draping class is officially open for enrollment, and you can lock your spot in today with just a $299 deposit. Now, in order for you to receive the link for this deposit, you need to comment the word now, NOW, meaning you're interested now. So then if you are, then you'll be sent the link directly to your phone. And it's only $299 to lock in your spot. We only got 5 left, and they go really, really fast. Especially once y'all see them. Oh my God. Once y'all start seeing them, the photos running around, don't be out there waiting till the photos circulate. Cause guess what? You might see a big old sold out sign next to it. I'm trying to tell you one thing. If you don't know about Precious Stevens of the Posh Academy, I have such an active tribe. Once I send out an email, 9 times out of 10, they're the people that go ahead and book it. You ain't gonna see a bunch of flyers and stuff online. That ain't how we market because I have an active email list, right? So don't be waiting around. You're going to hear me say, oh, we ain't got no more spots left. You're going to have to wait to the next one. All right. So I'm trying to tell you, I didn't know him. He swear I got him in trouble. Y'all play too much. Cassandra, y'all play too much. Alicia say, if we join the Raising the Bar, do we still pay the $299? No, if you join Raising the Bar, you get to attend day one. You get a day one only. $299 is for the entire workshop. That's for the whole 3 days. That's going to just lock in your spot though. So it's just, if you're doing the $299, then you don't need to do Raising the Bar unless you need mentorship right now, because $299 will give you access to all 3 days. But if, let's just say, maybe you don't want to take the whole class and you feel like you just really right now need some guidance, you need to understand exactly what you need before you make your next investment, then I would recommend Raising the Bar first. That way you get a better informed decision before you make a hefty investment. So it's just a kind of decide if you need mentorship right now or if you want to start paying on a class right now. And that's for anyone. So yep, you just would text. You would put you guys would have to text the word now to our number. If you could put that down in the comments. Here it is. Let me put it down here. 320, 400 Posh. Let me see if it pop up. You guys should see the number in the, let me see. It's on the screen. So you just would text the word now to that line, and then you'll be sent the link for the $299. That's for you to lock in your spot for the next class. It's only 5 weeks away. It's crazy. I don't know what I was thinking about, but it's like 5 weeks away. I'm super excited for it though. So that is that, guys. I'm trying to tell you, spots go fast. Don't wait till the end. Don't wait until it's full and then hit me with a, sis, you got any space? Baby, when we did this class, we would not have been able to fit one more person in there at all. So my cap is the cap. We don't have the space to fit anyone else. So definitely get in there now. This could be the moment for you guys that changes everything. So I want you to stop sitting on the sidelines, right? I want you to stop waiting until it's perfect. Stop waiting and thinking you got it all figured out. Stop telling yourself you got it all figured out. I want you to realize you do not have to go at this alone. That's one of the most boring and frustrated things ever, is to try and tackle things like this alone. You've been watching too long. Some of you guys been behind the screen watching me on the screen and coming to the lives and all that for entirely too daggone long. It's time for you to finally do something about it. It's your turn to learn the right way. And guess what? I am here to walk you through it. I'm super excited for what we're going to do next. Keisha, stop playing with me. You said you was coming though. Because you are in Raising the Bar, so you got priority. But you gotta let me know because you have to travel. So that's one thing about you. So we'll be on our call this Wednesday. If you need me before then just hit me up in Slack, Keisha. So I could get you locked in if you're really coming. That's totally fine. But yeah, I definitely want you guys to realize you don't got to do this alone. I want you to remember. anything is possible when you are staying positive. So I want you guys to keep raising that bar until we meet again. Do you have, she say, heck yeah, I'm coming. Do you guys have any questions for your girl before she sign off? Any questions? Drop them in the chat before I sign off of the live. Those of you that are new or those of you that are returning, thank you guys for joining and tuning in with me each and every week that you guys do. Those of you that don't know, I am Precious Stevens of the Posh Academy, who everybody calls the Draping Queen. Why? Because I make your draping look good. Yes, Alicia, all of the classes are in Atlanta. We do not do touring anymore. Now we have our own in-house studio. We have our own warehouse. Everything is right here in Atlanta. Thank you, Alicia. I appreciate that. So I expect to see you on next Monday's live. I go live every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I also go live every Friday at 12 noon. If you can, jump in on the live. I'm dropping nuggets all the time. We're doing giveaways. We're doing all kinds of stuff. So at the end of the day, stay connected. All right, guys. I'm your girl, Precious Stevens, the Draping Queen, signing off. Bye, guys.
Guys, I am super excited because today is the very first stop for the Raising the Bar Business Boot Camp Premium Draping Masterclass Tour. And we're here in Atlanta with some exciting women that's about to take their business to the next level. I'm fired up, they're fired up, and guess what? I'm about to give them all I got. All right, guys, so we just wrapped up our 2-day tour and our first stop, which is Atlanta. And guess what, guys? It was a breeze. It was amazing. We had some amazing guests that tell you all about the marketing and how to find the people that's going to pay what you want to charge so that you can level up and take your draping business to the next level. If you're looking to do just that, guess what? Check the link below and see if we're coming to a city near you, and I'll see you guys on the inside.